YouTube, about time I did a little bit of a video. I'm in my house, on my property. Bad news is, well, I still have COVID. My wife's pretty much over it. But I'll show you where I went the other day. I got some footage, kind of an overview of what we got going on down here from the top of the hill in the yard, which climbing up there, I had to sit and catch my breath for about 20 minutes, and then I wound up in bed for like 2 days for the little stunt of climbing up the hill with not too good of an air supply from the COVID. So I'll show you out the door here, the hill I climbed up, and then I'll show you the view from the top of the hill. Today's kind of cloudy. When I got up there, I actually made the whole video, but the wind is so noisy you couldn't hear me, so I have to kind of redo the audio. But I got a nice, awesome view of my property that I would love to kind of put some kind of, I don't know, deer stand, post-apocalyptic pillbox idea would be great up there. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So there's my truck in there for kind of a scale, because that's, oh, I don't know, just you can see how far away the truck is and how far, you know, that's a mid-sized tree over there. But right basically up there is where I'm sitting in this next shot, and I think that whole hill, because I actually own pretty much this whole side of it. Step on it. It goes pretty much the full length of my property here. That'd be so cool to do some fun stuff in there for hunting coyotes and that kind of thing. Anyway, now to the view from the top of that hill. Okay, here we are at the top of the hill a couple days ago, and it's a nice view. You see the whole stretch of my property. That's pretty much it. There's 6 acres, what we got. And we've got the house moved in finally, and as you can see, it's not skirted. And if you look at the color of those trees, it's getting toward the end of October here. And that house not being ready is why I haven't really done much for blacksmithing or for orders. I'm working full-time as an ag mechanic. Well, I was until I got sick. Now I got COVID, so I've been out for, I'm at the 10-day mark, and I'm still not improving very well. So there's my blacksmith trailer, and then next to it's where my welding skids are. I got a little trailer for that, and then next to that is the workbench that's made out of a Ram 50 pickup, and then my boneyard, and then a service body with a topper on it made into a pickup trailer. And then remember that camper that we were going to make into a flatbed that I wound up stuffing with equipment? That's sitting there. And you can see I got plenty of room to make charcoal over there, and you know, more storage area for big projects and stuff like that. And I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. I can pretty much do whatever I want. So there you have it, kind of an overview. Like I said, I can do anything I want when I feel better. I just kind of talked to a customer today about how I can't finish their order because doctor said no to the fire, sparky, you know, dusty, smoky stuff because of the breathing. Of course, the mechanic stuff is not going to go as great either, but I gotta keep reminding myself this isn't just like a regular bout of pneumonia. I'm kind of used to that kind of stuff from when I was, you know, welding and whatnot all the time as a career, as opposed to doing what I went to school for, which isn't all that different because I'd still do a lot of welding. But well, that's kind of an overview where we're at. And when I get on my feet from the plague here and get my house skirted, then I'll start working on projects in those trailers. One of the first projects I'm going to do is a yard light, because we have these wonderful pet dogs. They're like 80-pound coyotes that kind of hang around right at the edge of the darkness. It's really creepy. But I don't know, I've been laying out there a lot working on stuff, and they start howling about 8:30. It's kind of eerie, because, and then there's a couple of them came right through here in 10 o'clock in the morning. They're not scared of people at all. So it's kind of and with 2 little kids, I kind of want them toned back a little bit so they stay they stay in their territory and I stay in mine, if you get what I mean. But thanks for your support while I was in school, and I'm sorry I didn't update all summer, but this house has been a major deal. And when I got done with school, or as I started my second year of school, I had no idea that the door was going to open to get land or any of that stuff. So this has been a huge blessing, and by being patient and putting first things first here, I'm going to have a really awesome space to work on stuff. And we have things I want to do with gasification and steam power that kind of will allow me to do what I want to do while heating the house and maybe powering it. Kind of a fantasy thought right now, but down the road I can get away with more of that here than I could right in the middle of Fergus Falls, that's for sure.